but we'll have to see a little side by side. Is there actually some... Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Tally of Tally's Tiny Treasures, where I sell my digital artwork and I also sell some jewelry that I call it like thrift flipping, where I look for pieces of jewelry that are destined to end up in the landfill because either they're tarnished or they have a broken clasp or they've come off of their strand and the beads are everywhere. I like to take them, repair them, or if I can't repair them, I will take those parts and reuse them to create a unique piece of jewelry. And you can visit my Etsy store, tallystinytreasures.etsy.com, to look and see what we have currently in stock. Alrighty, so I saw this video about a month ago now, and I wanted to test this out to see, is this true? Does it have any merit? And the way she presented it is almost like a skincare type dupe for going to either a cosmetic dermatologist or a plastic surgeon and getting lip filler, which after doing this for a month, I'm not entirely convinced that it is a substitute for that.
Just a reminder that if you use hyaluronic acid on your lips, you'll hydrate your lips and they'll look plumper over time as if you've had lip filler. And if you seal it in with a sunscreen lip oil, you'll protect your lips from sun damage and prevent them from becoming discolored so that they'll stay pinker for longer. If you use hyaluronic acid and a sunscreen lip oil, your lips will become plumper over time and stay pinker for longer.
In her original video, what she talked about doing was taking a hyaluronic acid serum, putting it on your lips, and then putting a lip oil on, or you probably also use Vaseline. And I wanted to see, okay, this is true, and the lip oil, the moisturizer part, is important because otherwise hyaluronic acid can actually, instead of hydrating your lips, it can suck out all the moisture, so you can end up doing more harm than good. So you can't just use the hyaluronic acid. You have to also use the lip oil or a lip balm, something that will give you that moisture. Alright, so, my camera fell and I had to readjust it. I'm using an interesting setup here. So, I used the hyaluronic acid last night so we can look and see, try to compare, like, are my lips truly a different size? Man, I don't know what just happened to my voice, but I don't think my lips are just like magically bigger. What I will say this experiment did was really help with my lips drying out. I have been dealing with a lot less dry patches. I used to pretty much almost have to use some sort of exfoliant to get rid of those dry patches pretty much every single day. And I have been only doing it about once a week now, or sometimes even once every other week, which I think is a lot better for the skin of your lips to not to have to constantly need that exfoliation. So that is a plus, especially as we're heading into winter here. A lot of people will deal with dry skin, including dry lips. So I do think that this is a nice little hack for keeping your lips nice and plump and hydrated, and the plumpness is from the hydration. Your skin dries out, it can shrivel up, so that's where the plumping effect can come from. But I don't think it's so plumping that if you're thinking about getting lip filler and you want lip filler, that this will somehow be a substitute. But it's definitely better for your lips. But after seeing the thing where the hyaluronic acid injections, so that's where you're actually injecting the hyaluronic acid into your lips, not just topical, and it's probably a little bit a different form of a hyaluronic acid because there are different types. But that stuff never actually fully dissolves, and it migrates.
Face, and they had 12 syringes of filler placed into their face. And when they actually extracted out the part of the sequence that showed the filler, you'll see it in green, they found that the volume of that filler was actually double. So it was more than 24 syringes equivalent of volume. And it's a reminder that HA, or hyaluronic acid based fillers, are hydrophilic. They attract water. And by doing so, they actually expand tissue.
So you can end up looking a little funky later on down the road. I've seen people like use like a gua sha to try to get it back in place, and that just sounds like a waste of money to me if it's going to end up doing that. But I will say that I don't think my lips are magically any bigger. I still, have lip lines, so it's a lot of times when people get lip filler and they plump them up, it helps with the lip lines of your lips, but lip lines, it's perfectly natural. Everybody has it, and it's stupid. And if you want to get rid of your lip lines, you can just use a plumping gloss as well. But what we're going to do here is we're going to compare how my lips look right now. And so here are my lips. And then we're going to put the hyaluronic acid on, and we're going to wait like 5 minutes and just see, are they plumper? Maybe we'll do like 10 minutes. So I haven't wanted to put the dropper like right on my lips because I think that might be a little unhygienic. So I just put a little bit on the back of your hand and then rub it on. One thing you can do is also you can buy lip products that have hyaluronic acid in them, so you don't have to, actually use a serum and do this. But I found that the hyaluronic acid serum from Good Molecules is the best one for how much it costs, and there's no reason to break the bank for something like hyaluronic acid. Save your money for like a good retinol and all that. But we're going to put a little bit of a lip balm. I don't have a clear lip oil, so I want to use something clear so we can really see my lip. So we're going to come back in 5 minutes and see what this looks like. I lied, it's actually been like 20 minutes. So, but we should be able to see the full effects of the plumping, if it even did anything, because I did it last night. My lips might already just be as hydrated as they possibly can get. But we'll have to see a little side by side. Is there actually some plumping? Like, my lips definitely look very hydrated and well taken care of. But are they like bigger? I'm not too sure about this. What you could definitely do is, if you want your lips to be a little bit more juicier and a little bit more plumped, so do this and then put a plumping gloss, a plumping lip oil on top of it. So then you'll get, like a little 2-for-1. I used to wear plumping lip glosses like all the time, and then I just got older and I just stopped caring. So, but I think if you did that, then it could really be a substitute for a lip filler. Of course, it's temporary. It's going to wear off over time. But you can also just embrace whatever size of your lips that you have instead of trying to make them bigger or whatever. But I know that nice big lips are in thing. I don't think I necessarily have small lips, but I don't think I have big lips. But like, if you look at like the balance of my face and like, I don't know if bigger lips would suit me. In my features, I think everything looks proportionate, and I don't necessarily need big lips, and I'll just end up looking a little bit silly unless you like do a really small amount. But again, I don't want that stuff to be in my body for the rest of my life, because they've definitely proven that it doesn't fully dissolve. Even if you go in and get it dissolved, a little bit stays behind and it ends up migrating over time. So yeah, I definitely recommend just embracing whatever size lips you have. But what I will say for this is that if you suffer from chronic dry lips and you can't ever seem to get them moisturized, this will help with this. But again, with the hyaluronic acid, you have to put on something that will help seal that in and moisturize, so the hyaluronic acid can do its thing and replenish, deep hydration and moisture without, otherwise it will suck it out and you'll end up adding, wood to the fire, and it will make the dryness of your lips worse. So do make sure you put on, after the hyaluronic acid, put on a lip balm, Vaseline, Aquaphor. What else do people use? Lip oils, and something that will help hydrate your lips and make sure that you're not going to create more of a problem. So I definitely say that this is a great hack for the winter to keep your lips hydrated. Is it a hack to make your lips bigger and a substitute for lip filler? I don't know about that, but I do say that I really do like this because it has been keeping my lips nice and hydrated and moisturized, and I'm not dealing with so many like little dry patches that I end up like peeling off, which I don't think is good for your lips, but I digress. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as a thank you for staying to the end, I'm going to be putting a code down here somewhere on the screen for my Etsy store so you can get an extra discount at these. Alright, and as a thank you for staying to the end of the video, I'm going to be offering a code here which will give you free shipping on my Etsy store. Alright, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!